Absolutely. Let's rewind the legend to where it all began and lay the foundation for what forged Austin Cognac Black IV into the Black Arbitrator. Lineage of legacy and burden. Austin descends from a long line of justice bearers known as the Cognac line. African-American federal marshals, judges, and secret operatives whose family motto was, "In shadows we shield, in light we judge." His great-grandfather fought in WFIRS as part of a covert OSS unit. His grandfather dismantled organized crime through forensic auditing. His father, Austin III, was a decorated federal prosecutor with enemies on every corrupt rung of power. Young Austin wasn't just raised in privilege, he was baptized in expectation. Classical music, tactical chess, neurobiology, multiple martial arts, ethics theory, and weaponry were all in his curriculum by age 6. His IQ wasn't just nurtured, it was weaponized by his parents to preserve the family legacy. In the night that unraveled the thread, at age 8, Austin witnessed the brutal slaughter of his parents in their own home. It wasn't a robbery, it was retribution, orchestrated by the Crimson Dagger Syndicate his father was investigating. Hidden beneath the floorboards during the raid, Austin overheard their final breaths. The trauma etched his childhood in blood and silence. The state placed him in protective custody, but someone leaked his location. Barely a year later, an entire orphanage went up in flames. He escaped, alone. That night, Austin the Heir died, and Black IV began to rise, the global odyssey. Between ages 10 and 18, Austin vanished from public record. But in truth, he underwent a multi-continent metamorphosis. In Japan, he trained under a blind sensei in echolocation combat and the meditative path of Muga Mushin, emptiness and clarity. In Eastern Europe, he studied with ex-KGB saboteurs in information warfare and memory encryption. In the Amazon, he lived with a tribe of silent hunters who taught him to stalk with wind and shadow. In Kenya, he mastered ethical philosophy under a controversial monk who later went missing. He emerged multilingual, psychologically complex, and possessed a surgical thirst for justice. Dual education. Simultaneously, through encrypted networks and falsified identities, he obtained PhDs in neurolaw, understanding criminal intent through brain scans, moral philosophy, crafting a kill code not anchored in revenge, but utilitarian mercy, cryptography. So no file, no system, no government is truly off limits. His academic records show different names, his fingerprints don't match. But behind it all, he was sculpting a moral weapon, the rebirth. First blood. At 20, he reappeared in Ebonheart City, by then plagued with political corruption, organ trafficking, and corporate-backed militias. Austin made no announcement, no costume reveal. He simply began erasing evil. The body of the crime lord who ordered his family's execution, found dismembered, organs mailed to lawmakers who protected him. The assassin who killed the orphanage matron, hung upside down above City Hall with the message, "No more collateral." And so the legend began. There's still so much to mine. What happened to his long-lost younger sibling the Syndicate once took? Was the blind sensei truly killed or secretly pulling strings behind the scenes? And why does Austin carry a glass marble engraved with his mother's name but never speaks of it? Want to dig into one of those secrets? Or trace the myth of the Cognac line even further back?